And we're live. What is up, metalheads? Welcome to Full Metal Trivia match number 26. Hey, that means if we were actually running this as a monthly thing, we'd be halfway through the year or weekly, whatever. I don't care. We're doing this weirdly. It's a half a year of Full Metal matches if we count it by the calendar, but it's not by the calendar. So I've made no sense right now. Thankfully, Mark can cut this out in editing. Anyway, let's get into this match because it is going to be a hot one tonight, folks. We have a bunch of great returning players, a first-time player who I think is going to be some serious business. But before I can introduce the contestants, I want to introduce my co-host for the evening. You know him, you love him. He's everyone's favorite member of Team 80s, not named Jeremy, the Sandman, Sandy Robinson. Sandy, how's it going?
Hey, everybody. It's going good. Sorry once again for my, this is the first time you guys have seen me since I had a small surgery procedure. So I am lying down on the job, as you would say, but I'm doing quite well. And I'm really looking forward to this match. Everybody that we've got in here are some true heavy hitters. So I'm expecting some big points here.
Oh, I am as well. And yes, everyone, Sandy is on the mend right now, but I'm still glad he's troopering through, and he's here with us as always to help us out. And also in the room this evening to offer color commentary when his Wi-Fi allows, question writer for tonight's match, the new overall points leader in Full Metal Trivia, Chance the Titan Ellison. Chance, what's going on?
Not much. Not sure if you can read this or not, or if you can hear me. But either way, I got cue cards. Just want to be a part of all this.
Yes, he wanted to be a part of this because he is the question writer for tonight's match. Since, well, you'll find out in a moment why. But just awesome to have him here as always. Always great to have our admins on the stream. Speaking of admins on the stream, we have two admins competing tonight. I'll go ahead and get the introductions out of the way here. Introducing first, he is normally our head question writer, but tonight he's getting back in the ring for the first time since the first week and the first ever Full Metal Trivia match. Yeah, I can't believe it either. Please welcome everyone's favorite, the Adam, Jeremy Adams. What's going on, Jeremy?
Hey guys, wow, it's crazy playing again. It's only been 25 episodes, but heck, I won the first one. I thought I'd come back and try to win again, so I'm excited.
Yeah, you did win the first one. Fucking Woody Allen movies. But beside the point, he's back in the ring, folks. And joining him from the admin team is another one of our admins, someone who also had a great showing in week 1 and great showings ever since. The winner of the Power Rangers Full Metal Iron Man match, trying to get that first win on the board, believe it or not, is the Red Ranger, Rene Villarreal Jr. What's going on, RJ?
Yeah, don't judge me for my performance tonight. Just go watch Power Rangers. That's all. If you want to see me actually rack up some points, go watch that.
No one will ever take that away from you, RJ.
Nobody.
No, we won't. Also, I have to remember to stop trying to take a drink of something when RJ introduces himself because it always makes me spit take. All right. On that note, let's move on to the next contestant. And, well, I'm just going to flat out say it. This person shocked the world last week. She took the Titan to the limit, and I just had to get her back in the ring the next available opportunity. Please welcome the vicious trollop, Jessica Morgan. Jessica, what's going on?
Hey. How about a beer and a half in? Let's have some fun.
Well, for a beer and a half in, let's hope that doesn't hinder your performance. If you're like most of us, that'll actually amplify your performance. I really do hope you can repeat what you did last week, because my God, I'm still reeling from it.
I don't.
All right. Introducing next, another returning player to the Full Metal ring, one of our favorites here. He is our favorite New Zealander. Please welcome the original Crusher, Malcom. What's going on, Malcom?
Finally, I've returned. Yeah. I'm ready to come back and see what I can do against some heavy hitters here. So, yeah.
Yeah, and Malcom, you picked a good night to come back because we do have some heavy hitters in the match. Also, we have one last contestant, one debuting player. We haven't had a debuting player in a little while, but I think we picked a good one. You've recently seen him make a debut in the Worldwide Movie Games There Will Be Trivia team tournament as a member of the team Big Picture. He's making his singles debut tonight here in Full Metal Trivia. Please welcome Micheal Campbell. Micheal, what's going on? Nothing
much, just getting ready for the debut match against Jeremy, Jessica. It's what happens, you know. It's what everyone wants. So not nervous at all.
Oh no, you definitely picked a good night to make a debut, and if from your performance in Worldwide, if that's any indication, we are in for one hell of a match. On that note, though, we've been delayed long enough tonight, folks, so let's just get right into it. Round one works like this. Contestants will be given 8 questions from a variety of categories that they have to answer by responding on a whiteboard within a 15 count. At the end of that 15 count, markers down, and we'll ask each contestant to reveal their responses. Correct answers are worth 1 point. No miss of points if you miss the question. And after the first 8 questions, we will have one player in the lead who will get an advantage going into round 2. And the player with the least amount of points after round 1 will be eliminated from competition. So on that note, contestants, are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Love the enthusiasm, folks. On that note, let's find tonight's one player to rule them all. Sandy, go ahead and read the first question.
Awesome. And just before I read the first question here, guys, I just wanted, on behalf of Full Metal Media, I wanted to wish a speedy and remarkable recovery for Kevin Smith, who is in our communities. He may never see this, but I think all of us share in our wanting him to come back stronger than ever. So round 1 questions. In actors and actresses, aside from Rocky and Rambo, what is the only other Sylvester Stallone movie to spawn a sequel?
This is a tricky one if you think too much about it. But if you don't think too much about it, it's actually kind of obvious.
Yep.
And from the look of things, I think I just gave everybody a huge hint. I'm going to learn to shut my mouth about these kind of things.
That's 5. 4.
Repeat the question, please.
Sure. Aside from Rocky and Rambo, what is the only other Sylvester Stallone movie to spawn a sequel? 5, 4, 3,
You feel the tension in this room.
and
I
1.
love it.
Pens, please.
All right, let's go ahead and start with Malcolm.
The Expendables.
That is
correct.
On the
All right.
board already.
Jessica,
The Expendables.
correct. RJ?
Yeah, I thought way too much about it. I put
Oh, a Cobra sequel would have been great, but no. Michael?
I wish.
The Expendables.
All right. And Jeremy?
Totally blanked.
Oh! See, folks, he does miss some things.
The Russian is cut.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Question
Not my
number
night,
2.
guys.
Question number 2. In Scott Mantz's favorite category, do I even need to say it? Sure. Release dates. What year saw the release of The Land Before Time and Young Guns?
Oh, crap.
This
Each
question will make me famous.
Son of a...
Judging by
Oh.
Jeremy's whiteboard up, he definitely knows this one.
Well, there was no question about this.
Ah,
And a release date question. 5, 4, 3, and 1. Pens down.
All right. Let's go to Jeremy first.
88.
That is correct. And let's go to Michael.
89.
Oh, just a year off. So close. Malcolm.
The Brooklyn Valve first Bright Ski Live for 89 as well.
Ooh, okay. Jessica.
How to Make a 3-Year-Old Cry, 1988.
Correct. And correct. And RJ.
always 1 year off as always, 1989.
Ooh. All right.
Close. All right. Your third question is in the realm of directors. Who directed Collateral?
You gotta love when it's a short but sweet question.
Yeah, I
It
like
is.
those.
Always love those.
Like I told Chan, one of my favorite directors, so I'm happy about this question.
Yep.
Dude's great. The dude is great.
And we'll go
All right.
5, 4,
I also know Collateral Damage.
3,
You
2,
should be proud of that.
and 1.
Still know it.
All right, let's go and start with RJ.
Well, it was fun.
Okay. Nope, sadly not a director.
Not his strength.
All
That's
right,
okay.
let's go to Malcolm.
I put Michael Mann.
That is
Yeah.
correct. And Michael.
My namesake, Michael Mann.
There
Correct. And Jessica.
Michael Mann.
Correct. And Jeremy.
Collateral Damage is Andrew Davis, and Collateral is Michael Mann.
Correct.
Absolutely.
All right, let's move on. Question number 4 is in the category of Marvel movies. What Brat Pack member had a cameo in X-Men Apocalypse?
Oh, I'm giving full marks to Chance on this question.
Yeah.
As a big Brat Pack person, this is a good question.
This one I had to double check because I was like, and then I'm like, oh yeah, they were in that. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Can you repeat the question?
Sure. The category is Marvel movies. The question: what Brat Pack member had a cameo in X-Men Apocalypse?
Hatred starting to form.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's just my depression.
5, 3, 2, and
with
1.
that-
Hands down, please.
All right. This time we will start with Jessica.
I didn't pull it.
Okay. And Jeremy.
No idea. I said Andrew McCarthy.
Oh no, sadly no. RJ.
Anthony Michael Hall.
Nope, sadly no. Malcolm.
I don't know if he's one. I've put Kevin Bacon.
Not a
No,
Brat Pack
still the wrong
member.
answer. And finally, Michael.
Rob Lowe.
Ooh, no. All of you went for the wrong gender. The answer was Ali Sheedy.
She was
Really?
like my second or third guess. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
All right, guys. Your next question comes in the category of scores and soundtracks.
Yeah.
Who composed the scores for Unbreakable, I Am Legend, and King Kong?
I could see some people started to write right after that first movie. That one was a dead giveaway for me when I checked these as well.
Is it the original or Peter Jackson's one?
That would be the Peter Jackson version.
Yeah.
Do the math. Do the math, Malcolm.
5, 4, 3, 2, and pens down, please.
All right. This time we will start with Michael.
Howard Shore.
Ooh, close, but
Incorrect.
no, not a bad guess though. Malcolm.
I also put Howard Shore.
Ooh, incorrect as well. And let's go to Jeremy.
James Newton Howard.
There it is.
That is correct. RJ?
That's the how.
Was it me?
Sadly,
I knew
no.
we'd
That would've
get,
been
we'd
interesting,
get
though.
that eventually.
And Jessica.
I didn't pull it.
Okay.
Mm.
All right.
I needed that. Whew.
Your penultimate question of the sixth question of the round in the category of animated. What comedian was the most frequent collaborator of Don Bluth? So, to clarify, what comedic actor or actress appeared in the most movies produced and directed by Don Bluth?
Chance, I love you for this question.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Love you. Unless I'm wrong, then I
You're welcome.
And we'll go 5,
You shouldn't be. If you know Don Bluth, what you think you
It's
should.
usually how it goes.
3, 2.
Wait, repeat the question.
Okay, last second repeat. I like it. All right, in the category of animated, what comedian was the most frequent collaborator of Don Bluth?
Actually, that was my best guess.
Gonna
Give
go
you
5,
5.
3. I got you, buddy. 2, and 1.
All right, he was confident about it. Let's start with Jeremy on this one.
Dom DeLuise?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Woo!
All right, RJ?
I should have changed my answer. I
Okay.
even thought about it and I second guessed myself.
All right, and Jessica?
Tom DeLuise.
Woo!
Correct. Malcolm?
Here it comes.
I put Jim Belushi.
Ooh, not a bad guess, but no.
Not bad.
And finally, Michael.
The only similar first name I think it was Don Rickles.
Oh,
Ooh.
got a good funny Don.
All right.
Tiger. He's Tiger.
Yep. Seventh question. Yeah. Is in the category of recent releases.
No.
In 2017, what actor had roles in Call Me By Your Name, The Shape of Water, and The Post?
Can I get a repeat? Yeah,
All
I didn't
right.
hear that second movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the category of recent releases, in 2017, what actor had roles in Call Me By Your Name, The Shape of Water, and The Post?
I'm sorry. Do we know if it's a male or female actor, or is that not knowledge you're getting?
That's not knowledge we'll give.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Well, what was the second film? Because it
The second
Shape
film
of
was
Water.
The Shape of Water.
The actor we look at, guy.
Yep.
Oh my God! I just realized what it is.
Then
Woo!
5, 4, 3. I just want the camera to stay on RJ all night.
Oh.
2
Yeah.
and 1.
All right. Let's go ahead and start with Jessica on this one.
I had very little clue. I said Timothy Chalamet.
Nope.
All right. And Michael.
Michael Stuhlbarg.
That
is correct. Malcolm.
I put Richard Jenkins.
And Jeremy.
Terrible spelling, but Michael Stuhlbarg.
Correct. And RJ.
I didn't see any of them.
Okay. All right. Well, let's move on. Let's try to get one last good question here from the group with your final question of round number 8 in the category of iconic roles.
Ooh.
Christopher Lee famously hated which of his iconic early roles?
Good question, Chan.
Thank you.
Gonna be a sheer guess on this.
He said it a couple times. I've actually seen him in the interview saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait, can I get a repeat?
Is AJ because of? Yes, okay.
Repeat coming. In the category of iconic roles, Christopher Lee famously hated which of his early iconic roles?
Iconic roles. Damn it. Second guessing myself.
He always did it because of emotional blackmail.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down.
All right. I'm going to go with RJ first on this one.
Dracula.
That is
Correct.
correct. All right. Jessica?
Dracula.
Correct. Malcolm?
Dracula.
Correct.
Yep.
Michael?
Yeah, fucking did not have that.
Okay. And finally, Jeremy?
Overthought it. Went Frankenstein.
Oh, okay. Well, on that note, that does bring us to the end of round number 1. And currently, we have 2 ties. Tied for first place at the moment with 5 points apiece are Jeremy and Jessica. Tied for third place
Shocking.
are Malcolm and Michael with 3 points apiece. And with that last question, RJ got himself on the board, but not enough to get him into the next round. RJ, happy to have you stick around, of course, as a member of the admin team and contestant. But your night for scoring points is done after round number 1.
Yeah, big surprise.
See you on Nostalgia Goggle soon, buddy.
All right.
Give me a minute, then I'll let you out.
All right.
Jade, don't feel bad about those.
Good job, buddy.
All right. On that note, let's move into round number 2. And for those of you watching for the first time, round number 2 works like this. I'm going to go in order of the standings from round number 1 and get contestants to pick numbers between 1 and 7. Then we're going to run a random number generator. If a contestant's chosen number comes up, they get to pick the category for round number 2 that we'll play for 4 questions. However, if the number that no one chose comes up, contestants have to answer from the secret category. For once, it's not one of Jeremy's, but in this case, I don't know if you can trust that. But on that note, let's go ahead and get some numbers. I'm going to go ahead and start with Jeremy. You pick the first number.
1.
And we'll get 2 from Jessica now. Pick 2
3.
numbers. Yep.
And 5.
Okay. Jeremy, you pick another number.
7.
Okay. And Malcolm, I'll get you to pick a number.
Is 2 still there?
Yes.
2 then.
Okay. And Michael, you get to pick either number 4 or number 6.
4.
Okay. I have the numbers written down. I will run the random number generator. If number 6 comes up, everyone suffers. And it is number 5, everybody.
Yeah.
That's
Which
so
I was going to pick that number. Dang it, Jessica.
All right. So Jessica gets to pick the poison for round number 2. Jessica, for this match, your options are box office, the Oscars, Will Smith, or teen movies. But if you don't like any of those choices, you can choose to play the secret category, and everyone still in the match gets double points for correct answers this round. Bear in mind, we do have championship qualifying on the go, so double points could help out people or hurt people if they're wrong. So choose wisely.
I think I'm going to go with Will Smith.
All right.
Crap.
I will begin asking 4 questions in the category of Will Smith. All right. Name one of 3 movies that feature... Okay, just name a movie that featured Will Smith in a cameo role. There's 3 particular movies I'm looking for, but if you can come up with another movie, we'll put it in.
Cameo role, guys. Like, very short.
Like uncredited.
Yeah.
Well, credited, uncredited.
The one I have is uncredited.
All right.
I've got one where he's playing himself. Is that
4,
Playing himself, we will accept.
2, and 1. Pens down, please.
All right. Let's go ahead and start with Jeremy.
Jersey Girl.
That is correct. And Jessica?
I had Winter's Tale.
Correct.
That is correct. Malcolm?
Anchorman 2, The Legend Continues.
That is correct. And Michael?
one of my favorite underrated movies, Jersey Girl.
I'm with you, buddy.
Mine
Love that
too.
movie.
Yep.
Me too.
And those were the 3 options we had written down as options. All right. Let's move on to question number 2. In which movie does Will Smith play a character named Howard Inlet?
Oh. If I say anything, it's going to give the answer away.
Yeah. Can't say anything about this.
Nope.
Well, other than he was
In
serviceable playing
retrospect, I
Howard
feel kind of bad for not. I thought he was good in this movie.
Yeah. He was okay.
5, 4, 3, and 1. Pens down,
All right.
please.
This time we will start with Jessica.
Collateral Beauty.
That is
That's
correct.
correct.
Malcolm.
Thank you.
I don't get me states.
Ooh. All right. And Michael?
Yeah, I didn't have that.
And Jeremy.
No, I put the wrong one. Put 7 pounds.
Ooh, okay. All right, let's move on. Question number 3. What was the first movie in which Will Smith performed a voice role? So, no physical appearance, just his voice. I was kind of digging that background music for a second, but then I'm like, wait, no, copyright.
I need to bone up on my Will Smith, apparently.
Sorry, what was that? I didn't hear the word up in that sentence.
Hey.
5, 4,
Although,
2, and 1. Pens down.
All right, let's start
I
with
wouldn't
Malcolm on
get
this
out of
one.
bed.
what'd you say, Alex?
Let's start with Malcolm on this one.
Is it Shark Tale?
It
It
is.
is.
Correct.
All right, Michael?
Shark Tank.
Correct.
Correct.
Jeremy?
Shark Tale.
And Jessica?
Shark Tale.
There
Correct.
it is.
All right, and your final question in the category of Will Smith. What was Will Smith's first sequel? Again, another question, deceptive if you overthink it.
Yep. I would have crushed in teen movies, by the way.
Yep. We can discuss that category after the match.
Yeah.
You're still a teen in hearts, Andy.
I know.
All right.
4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down, please.
All right. This time we start with Michael.
Bad Boys 2.
Ooh, off by months. Literally months. All right, Jeremy.
Men in Black 2.
That is correct. Jessica.
Men in Black 2.
Correct. And Malcolm.
I also mean Bad Boys 2.
Oh, again, off by just 2 months. Not even 2 months. May of 2003, July of 2003. I did double check that one. All right, on that note, let's go ahead and get an update after round number 2. And currently, well, going in first place after that round with a perfect Will Smith round is Jessica. Overall score of 9 points. Jeremy is right on her tail with a total of 8. And at the moment, we have Malcolm and Micheal each tied at 5 points apiece. Wow. So we are going to need a tiebreaker between these two. So on that note, Jessica, let's pick their poison since you're in the lead. Choose the category of box office or Rotten Tomatoes.
She loves this.
Oh, no, I hate this very much so.
After last week, I'm not surprised.
Oh, you had to remind me. Let's do Rotten Tomatoes.
Ah, nice.
And Jeremy, since you are in second place, pick movie number 1 or movie number 2.
Number 1.
Okay. Chance, let's get the tiebreaker.
Your movie is Ascending.
Jupiter Ascending.
So, Micheal, Malcolm, guess and write down your pick for the Rotten Tomatoes score for Jupiter Ascending. Closest wins.
Lay down.
All right. Gonna need an answer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Malcolm, what's your guess?
I put 30%.
And Micheal?
I put 27.
Ooh, Chance, what was the score?
Is 26.
Whoa!
By
Micheal.
1%. Micheal is going to round number 3. Malcolm, holy crap, that is just pure bad luck. But
Great job, Malcolm.
great job tonight.
I'm sorry, Malcolm.
That's a lot.
We will definitely see Malcolm back in season 2, folks. But unfortunately, that knocks him out for the night, and his night for scoring points is done. So on that note, we have our 3 finalists. Let's move right into it. Round 3, sudden death, shoot till you miss. Contestants will be given... Oh,
I was just going to say, I'm very proud of my faction, Atomic Nation, tonight. Way to
right.
represent, guys.
all right. Good to hear. That being said, let's move into round number 3, and this is how it works for those of you watching for the first time or who just forget the rules quite often like I do. Round number 3 works like this. Contestants will once again have a predetermined category of categories for 8 questions that they have to respond by whiteboard as normal. However, if one contestant misses a question that another competitor correctly answers, they are immediately eliminated from the match regardless of their score up to this point. So at this stage, it really is anyone's game. Let's get into it. Jeremy, Micheal, Jessica, are you ready?
Yeah.
You guys.
All right.
You guys.
And let's finish this fight. Sandy, hit him with the first question in sudden death.
All right. Your first question in sudden death comes in the realm of animated movies. What animated franchise had a sequel that took place mainly in Paris and another sequel that took place mainly in the jungle?
I am very sad to admit I saw the original and first sequel of this film in theaters. I had younger siblings.
Gosh darn you, Jessica.
4, 3.
Can you repeat that?
I sure can. In the category of animated movies, what animated franchise had a sequel that took place mainly in Paris?
Hey,
And
Jessica,
another
can you toss me
sequel-
one of those beers?
And another
Just kidding, just kidding.
sequel- and another sequel that took place mainly in the jungle. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pens down.
All right. Let's go ahead and start with Jeremy.
Rugrats.
Correct.
Jessica?
Rugrats.
And
Correct.
Michael?
Pure Rugrats.
Oh!
Oh!
They faked us out, Michael.
All right. All right. Your second question is in the category of Denzel Washington. Denzel starred in what political thriller that was a remake of a 1960s classic?
I did not think they were going to get that Rugrats question. Way to go.
Yeah, I didn't either. On the other hand, this question for some people may be difficult. For me, it's a softball about the size of a beach ball.
Dude, come on. Hashtag 90s kid.
5,
Yeah, I know.
So,
I love that Rugrats question.
3, 2, and 1. Pens down.
All right, this one we will start with Jessica.
Manchurian Candidate.
Correct. Michael?
Didn't get it.
Oh, and Jeremy.
The Manchurian Candidate.
That is
Oh,
correct. Michael, great showing here in your first match.
Great job,
but
Michael.
That does take
Great
you out
job,
of the
buddy.
game here. We are down to our final two,
Proud
folks.
of you, man.
We are down to our final two. Jessica versus Jeremy. The returning champ versus the hungry contender. Who is going to win? Let's just keep this rolling and find out. Sandy, hit him with the next one.
Tom McNation for life.
All right. What was the first movie? Sorry, let me repeat. This is in the category of directors.
Ooh.
What was the first movie in which both Joel and Ethan Coen received directing credits?
This is a tricky one, but I gotta say, the movie itself, you wouldn't think this would be the first credit they get to share.
Nope. 2 and 1. Pens down, please.
All right, we will start with Jeremy
That would be the Lady Killers.
and
Absolutely
Jessica.
correct.
The Naked Man.
Oh,
And your winner, joining the 2-0 club, Jeremy the Atom Adams.
Of all things, the freaking Lady Killers.
Woo!
Oh my God.
a hell of a match. Holy
Woo!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
wow.
this was
In
his
my
first.
in my heart, you still won, Jessica. You're ahead
Holy
on points.
Okay. Firstly, I got to go to Jeremy. Jeremy, again, as we said at the beginning of the night, this is your first time back in the Full Metal Arena since week number 1, match number 1. You come back in and you get that win. How does it feel?
I felt a little rusty in this format. It's kind of funny. You ride it every week, but playing it's a different thing. I'm still used to playing in other formats. I felt a little off on my game, but you know what? When you get down to that sudden death, anything can happen. So, as long as you can make it to that last round, it doesn't matter how your game's going. So, but I just want to say I'm proud of everyone else that played tonight, especially, my Jessica, my admiration for you only grows. And Michael, what an awesome debut. Malcom and RJ, you guys got nothing to be ashamed of. And it's just an honor to play with you guys and to host and be a part of this with Alex, Sandy, and Chance. I'm just so thrilled and so happy. Man, we've been doing this for a while, 26 shows. I never knew it would make it that far, and I'm just so happy.
All right. And on that note, I do also, for first time in a while, I want to go to our runner-up tonight. Jessica, After last week's performance, we had to have you back in the ring. Once again, you end up going toe-to-toe with one of the best we have to offer, and you are showing that you are really part of the elite. Again, you just get that one question that doesn't go your way, but how are you feeling after that match, knowing that you stood toe-to-toe with Jeremy?
I swear to God, I'm the fucking JTE of the league. I can't get a win to save my fucking life. I'm 2016 JTE.
Well, you're gonna end up being a champion then, if that's how it's gonna go.
Exactly. All right. On that note, though, I'm very tempted to give you one more shot. We have, 3 weeks left of normal competition before we go into the championship tournament. So if we have a spot open over the next 3 weeks, I will do my best to slot you in. These last 2 weeks have proven you are among our elite. And if I can get you one last shot to qualify for the title, I am going to give it to you. That was amazing once again tonight. Everyone at home watching, everyone here live, round of applause for this lady. She has been killing
She's
it lately.
awesome.
And
Jessica, incredible.
All right.
And I just want to say, so it's not missed at all, but Micheal, first time in Full Metal Trivia.
Awesome.
Made it all the way to the third round. Made it all through the first 2 questions. And you know, up against these 2 titans. Mm-hmm. You've got a bright future in this league, sir, and I'm happy to have you here. So thanks for coming in today. And all the rest of the competitors, RJ, Malcom, you guys did well. I don't want you to think any differently. You guys hit the right category sections, and you guys will kill it. So don't you ever worry about it.
All right. On that note, folks, we are going to wrap up here shortly, but I do just want to reiterate something. Firstly, yes, we are in the middle of a gold rush. Right now, we are only 3 weeks away from beginning the playoffs for Full Metal Trivia Season 1. Currently, I will tell you, there are 4 players who have guaranteed spots in that championship playoff. One of them is here in the room, our overall standings leader, Chance the Titan Ellison. Also, Luca Fallon, Nazario Montenegro, and Robert Parker. They are our 2 players with 3 wins and our 2 highest point getters at this time. You will not see them play again until the playoff matches, but they are guaranteed spots. That being said, check your standings if you are an active player, folks, because you only have 3 weeks left before the playoffs start if you want to get in a match and get some points and get a win and get into those top 10 spots. On that note, however, for those of you who have yet to watch today's Worldwide Movie Games match for There Will Be Trivia Singles, we do have an announcement to make, folks.
Oh boy.
Guess who's coming back to Full Metal next week?
Woo! Yes!
Oh, God.
Did you really think we were going to do a championship in this league and I wasn't going to take the shot? I want the best of the best next week. Get in the ring, and I will take you down. Okay, sorry about that, folks. I just had to get that out of the way. On that note, though, let's go ahead and wrap up tonight's match because this was awesome. I am going to update the standings as soon as we are wrapped here just to see what happens. But for everyone involved tonight, our hosts, Chance Ellison, our question writer, Sandy, our recuperating awesome Sandman, our contestants, RJ, Jessica, Malcom, the debuting Micheal, and our new 2-time winner, Jeremy Adams. I'm your host, Alex Worden. I never said my name throughout the night. That's kind of funny. I will see you all next time on Full Metal Trivia. Goodbye.